Hello, Mr. Kraft.
Good evening.
Thanks for coming down here.
Okay.
I have a few questions to ask you about this situation. So, can you tell me a little bit about your background, what you do?
Well, I'm a owner and the lead mechanic of my own garage. I've had it for, 20-something years now. And I just got tired of all the complaining, customers complain, lawsuits, everybody complaining about my prices, so I just hung it up and retired.
Understandable. So I'm looking over your statement here. So on this date of the situation here, it happened, you said you come in this morning and read the papers. That's something you do pretty often?
Pretty much, get out of the house. Librarian here, she kind of calms me down. Sometimes I hear these voices, and she's about the only one. My wife can't even help me on this. She kind of calms me down and gets me on a level path for the day. And
so you have some
situations
situations or problems
in my past, keeps coming up. And
okay. Have you ever become violent or anything like that?
No, I haven't got to that yet. No.
Okay. So
I'm pretty easygoing.
So who's this you come and talk to? Is that many books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what? You say she helps you out, or?
Yeah, she knows my problem. She's aware of my problems, and she knows what to say. And we talked for a while, and seemed like after a while, if I talked to her, she made me a weighted blanket. But I guess maybe that was supposed to maybe do something for me, but it didn't seem like it helped very much. But I appreciate it.
Okay, so your wife. I mean, you can't talk to her about this, or?
No. I guess I've been doing this for so long. She's just used to it, and she just don't pay much attention to it.
So it says here you come in, saw the paper, and you saw a lady in the name of Sue Yu.
Yeah.
And what's the situation with you and her?
Like when I had my shop, and after I closed it down, after I shut down, she'd come around with her automotive problems, and I'd help her out. And I guess one time, she thought I overcharged her, and she wasn't satisfied with my work, so she tried to sue me, which that didn't help my overall, feelings and my condition. But I just don't even do that anymore. I just quit doing work for anybody.
So it also says, besides Sue Yu, you ran into, you mentioned Jean Poole. She was working in the books in the back. What did you see her?
I don't like to talk to her, because she gets back there and she gets talking real loud. I don't know who she's talking to, but she gets carried away, and I just don't need to be around all that. It just bothers me too much.
What do you mean
She gets
carried away?
I don't know who she's talking to or anything like that. She gets back in them books, and
is there anybody with her when she gets done?
Been several times I haven't seen anybody back there with her. So I didn't want to get back there, and I never would get away from her,
So, Bunny Love, she was in the back room there too with Jean, it says here, and she looked upset. Can you describe that to me?
I don't. Maybe she was flustered because maybe she's back there listening to her rant and rave about nothing. Maybe she got stuck talking to her, and she finally got loose and got out of there, got away from her.
Did it look like something else was bothering her? It seems like there was. You mentioned in your statement she looked flustered more than. That sounds like she would be dealing with Jean Poole. You think she saw something, or? about
Well,
this?
I was supposed to give something to Wayne. I think it was her wrench or something like that. That might have been what she was upset about. I was looking for him, and I couldn't find him anywhere.
So, obviously you know that Wayne Slane was the victim here in this.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
That was too bad.
And says that you heard a scream and Minnie ran over to the phone. Can you tell me what happened there? I mean,
Well, I really didn't go all the way back in there like that, but she came running out like she'd seen it go, like she'd seen something that didn't look right. And I seen her run over to the phone and ask her, I don't know if she called them or if they called 911. And, I kind of stayed away from it because I didn't want to get involved because I didn't really know what was going on. And I really didn't want to get into it. And then later on I found out about Wayne.
okay, so you come in here to give a wrench to Wayne.
Yeah.
And he was found hit over the head. Apparently something happened wherein it caused his death. Did anybody see you give him the wrench?
Not to my knowledge, no.
So we all were alone when you gave him the
Yeah,
wrench?
everything was fine, and, we spoke for a little bit, and, we've known each other for a long time. And,
How's your relationship been with Mr. Slane?
like I say, I did work for him, and, he's helped me out around the shop. He'd go, if I needed something, if I had to have a part, he'd go get it for me, he'd run down to the automotive store, or we weren't buddies, but we've known each other for a long time. And, I've never had any problems.
No animosity, no arguments, no problem with him?
No, like I say, he used to hang around, and, we fished together sometimes.
So if I were to question other employees about your all's partnership or relationship, they would tell me the same thing?
I hope they would. Like I say, I just usually come in here and read the paper and get away from, the noise and everything that's going on around me. When you're in the shop, when you got your own garage, there's always noise and confusion and somebody wanting something or wanting something for nothing. And it's just good to get out, come in here and just sit down, relax, where it's quiet, and kind of just forget about everything until it's time to leave.
So these times you're not feeling really well, where you say you're having problems, and you mentioned like the weight of blanket. Apparently you have some kind of issues. Have you ever blacked out or anything like that?
Nothing like that.
No one said anything about seeing you do anything like
No,
that?
I don't think, no. I thought I was in pretty good shape. It's just these voices every once in a while, maybe. I think it's just doing something too long, for so long. It just kind of sticks in your head, and you remember things that's happened over the years. And, just after a while, it just kind of builds up, and that's all you seem like you hear anymore is this noises. But other than that, me and Wayne, I think we hit it off pretty good. I thought.
All right, sir. We're going to continue this investigation. You have any problems with coming back? We need to talk to you.
No, sir. No.
All right, Mr. Kraft, we appreciate it, and
All right.